Hi, I'm Deborah.
And I'm Derrick.
And thank you so much for tuning in to the Derrick and Deborah Show. Listen, before we get started, and we have a great topic for you today, but before we get started, what do we need to do, Pastor Derrick?
I need you all to go ahead and subscribe right now to this show, and also go ahead and tell all your friends about us as well. Every week, the Derrick and Deborah Show. So go ahead, make sure you're part of the team that we have here at the Derrick and Deborah Show.
Monday nights at 8 p.m.
8
A new show will drop every Monday.
Yes.
Right? So we have a goal, right?
Yes,
we're trying to get to, you said 500.
I want to get to 500.
Yeah, but we got to get to 2 first,
Gotta get to
right?
2 first.
So come on, push. Help us to get to 200 subscribers on YouTube.
And we're well on our way.
We are well on our way.
We're going to reach it. With your help, we're going to definitely reach it.
Yeah.
So what's going on?
Listen, a big word.
Okay, big word.
A big word. I want to drop a big word.
Big word. Elephant?
No, a big word.
Uh-huh.
A big word. Reality.
Reality.
Reality. You don't like that word?
Yeah, I don't like it. It has a word, a base word there called real.
Real.
And I don't think it's usually that.
Most people don't want to be real, right?
Right.
Yeah, we live in a very techno-savvy culture.
We do.
Everything is about Facebook and all the social media platforms. And it's about how many friends you have on that platform. Somebody said, you have all of these friends. Do they even know your birthday?
Most don't.
Most don't. Why don't they know?
Because it's not real friends.
They not real friends.
It's not real friends.
So you got 5,000 subscribers, 5,000 followers, but it's not real. It's not reality.
Here's the bad part. I've had occasions where I've been places and people walked up to me and got mad.
Because
and
you
said
didn't
to
know.
me, how you not gonna speak to me? And I'm like,
I'm your Facebook friend.
like, you know me? Like, there's like, yeah, we Facebook friends. I was like, you know that's not real, right? So, unless you really engage in conversations,
Right.
it's not a real friendship.
But how much engaging can you really do when you got 5,000 people and you can't even read most of the time you don't read all the comments.
You can't. When your page is like yours and you have
Not
so
like
many
mine.
people,
Don't say it like that.
who are following you, it's hard for you to discuss with everybody. I got 3 friends. So it's easy for me to talk to my 3 friends on social media.
And I have about 10. For real, for real,
Right.
for real. But reality.
Okay.
Okay, so let's talk about this. How do you feel about reality TV? That's the big craze. Everything is reality TV. You've got all of these housewives shows, the Housewives of Atlanta, the Housewives of here, the Housewives there. Actually, I was approached about doing a reality TV show, and I opted not to do it because I can't fake something and try to make that thing look real.
One of the things that I know about reality, I feel about reality TV, I feel it's all for the hype. And so I think a lot of things are staged. I think that if it does not have drama, it does not make ratings.
It doesn't.
And so I think they do certain things and they exaggerate certain baselines in order to get a certain type of population watching, engaging, looking forward to it. Because everybody want to know what's the juice, what's the new juicy thing. So I don't really like reality TV. My reality TV is sports.
Oh, okay. Now I have to admit, I watch a little reality TV.
Okay.
Because
what's your favorite?
Well, I don't know if I have a favorite.
Okay.
I just kind of catch whatever is on. And one of the things I've realized is I catch whatever's on, and I'm not privy to what was going on the week before or what's been going on. I don't know where we are in the season. I just catch whatever is on at the moment. I have watched The Housewives of Atlanta a few times. I've watched
What's her name? Nene Leakes? What's her name? Nene?
I think it's Nene.
Nene, yeah.
Nene Leakes,
yeah. I've seen, and I only know her through that, but I don't know nothing about that show.
Nothing, yeah. And that show...
I know Candy. Yeah, I know about Candy. Yeah, Candy.
What you know about Candy?
Candy got a shop.
What you know about Candy shop?
Okay.
What you know about Candy shop?
Candy got a shop. I'm grown.
Candy got a shop.
I'm grown.
And married.
I'm grown.
And married.
And married.
You been to Candy shop?
I ain't been to Candy shop.
Okay.
I actually met Candy though.
Okay.
I met Candy.
Okay, so you've met a real housewife.
I met him, yeah.
Yeah,
I met a few of them.
Well, one of the things they're not is housewives.
Yeah.
Let's just clear that.
Somebody said like
Let's just clear that out.
Do you remember Basketball Wives?
Yeah.
It was funny because all of them were basketball wives, but none of them was married. Like only one of them was married. So it's like basketball. Girls. Okay, there you go. All right. Okay.
We'll just use that word.
We'll just use that word.
You was trying to find the word,
I was trying
right?
to find something that was going to be really appropriate.
Yeah. So reality TV is not really reality. You know how I know it's not reality? I go back to Housewives of Atlanta. Don't nobody dress like that every day. Don't nobody run around looking like that every day.
You don't think so?
So you know they're getting up and you know they're getting dressed specifically for the camera.
For the cameras.
You know they're doing it for the camera. And yes, it's all about ratings. If there's not a fight or there's not an argument or somebody ain't cussing somebody out, it will probably be a good show.
One of my favorite clips of reality TV was the Sheards.
Oh,
and I
okay.
remember Bishop Sheard and Kiera, something went down at the house. And Bishop Sheard was like, turn them cameras off. Turn them cameras off. Because he was getting ready to go ham.
He was like, it's time to get real
and
right
Church of God in Christ couldn't see that side. So they was like, turn them cameras off. Turn them cameras off. But that was funny to me. But I couldn't do it.
And see, I never saw that show.
You never saw that show?
Okay. Never saw that show. Because I'm not an avid, I gotta see this, I gotta see this.
Right.
I watched the Braxtons for a while and I just couldn't take much more of
Yeah.
I don't need to call names, right?
Yeah, don't need to call names.
Right, because after a while, certain things just get on my nerve. I'm like, you know what, you're too petty for me.
Right.
Y'all are acting too stupid for me. This is not a good look as it relates to family or women or whatever it is. And so after a while, I can't do it anymore because that's not my reality. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's not my reality.
Yeah.
So let's talk about do you watch The Bachelor or The Bachelorette?
I see it time to time. You know, I literally catch it like right before. I usually catch the Bachelorette on Good Morning America.
Exactly.
So that's when I catch it.
Yeah. Now, I occasionally I'll walk in and flip the TV on, and it's on, and I may watch it for a few minutes. That's one show that just, when I say that one really irks me.
Okay.
And there's several things about it that really irk me.
Like?
Okay. For instance, The Bachelorette. You have this attractive woman, and then they start out with 25 men. And she's got to have her tongue down all 20.
Please say that again. Kissing every one of them, tonguing them down.
I'm like, that's nasty.
Yeah, it is.
That's just, I don't understand. You just met this dude.
Yep.
You don't know who he is. You don't know where he came from.
He got mono.
He could have way more than mono.
Yeah.
You know, and so just stuff like, I'm like, where do we do that at? Who doing that?
It always bothers me because it's almost like a female on display.
Right.
And I don't like the image of that.
Yeah.
And I don't like to see her so open with so many different guys who are all different kinds of guys.
Exactly. And now flip it. Now you got The Bachelor. You've got one guy, and now you have 25 women that are competing.
I was going to say lobbying.
Well, whatever it is, it's a big, nasty competition.
It is.
Because women turn nasty. They become vicious. Even if I liked you before, we're going to get down to the final few. And now you, who I might have been able to be friends with you before this, but now you're going to become my enemy because I'm going to beat you at getting this man. That's the saddest commentary.
And from the male side, I think that as attractive as the lady is, when the guys find out that men have this thing called an ego.
Of course.
And so when we have this perception of what you've done, and we know sometimes it's not good for a guy to know much about your past,
right?
Because sometimes it's a trip for us to get over to handle you in your present. And I think that if I'm dating one of these girls on The Bachelorette, and I see her kissing this dude and intimate this dude and this, it's going to affect me mentally when it comes down to me and her really trying to go forward.
Right.
And I don't think they talk about that in reality TV as well.
Right. And then they have this whole thing called a fantasy suite.
Okay.
Now,
talk to me.
Now there's some perceptions about what happens in the fantasy suite, because they get down to, I guess, the last few participants. And now you have the opportunity, because they're traveling to all of these beautiful places, but now you have the opportunity to spend the night with somebody in the fantasy suite. And literally, that's where they cut off the camera, because they are now behind closed doors and it's private.
Do you think it's really happening? You think it's just like the camera's cut off and then they go all right, cut for the night? Or
No, I think some of it is happening.
Wow.
I do. I think some of it is happening, and that's to me that's sad.
It is.
I've only known you for so long. I really haven't gotten to know you because I had you and 25 others, 10 others, whatever. It's a sad. I do think in some cases, yeah, it's happening.
So what was the outcome of this in particular episode?
Oh, this episode. Now, mind you, I didn't watch the whole thing. I think I saw like a few minutes here and a few minutes there. But apparently, they got, and this was the Bachelorette. But apparently, this young lady got down to her final 2.
Okay.
And the young man that she selected asked her to marry him.
Okay.
And
which is always interesting to see how fast that happens.
It is. It is. I mean, there's been a few times, I think, when they've ended it and there wasn't an engagement. I think there's been a couple. Okay. I mean, and I will say this. Supposedly, there's been some successful marriages out of this, too. Okay. So as unrealistic as it is in our eyes, I mean, if I got to go to this extreme to get a man, okay, that's a whole different show.
That's a whole different show.
Are you sure?
It is.
It's not a reality show? Okay, whole different show.
Some people live in reality on their computers.
Okay, well, okay, right.
It's a different show. It's a different show. Different show. All right.
Because you know about that boy that killed his mama and killed his family, and he wasn't even like in the same room with this girl.
I agree.
It was okay. So that's
all online.
That's ridiculousness. Okay, but supposedly he proposed to her. She said yes, accepted the ring, and then after the ring, somehow she found out through an article in a magazine that he had a girlfriend. Like how? Okay, now. How do we go through the entire process
and not see this?
And then you wait. Not even not see this. Why? How do we get through the entire process and then after it's over, said and done, and she's accepted a ring and an engagement from him, somebody makes sure that she sees this article. I'm sure the article wasn't printed the day before.
And this is the reason why I question all of it.
Yeah, and so then I see this picture or this clip on TV of this girl. She's running down the street in this beautiful white gown, in tears, and falls in the middle of the street. I'm like, you know what? They couldn't have paid me enough money to be that fool.
So this all happens in this last episode?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And so then she goes back and she confronts him about the girlfriend. He couldn't deny it. And she gives him the ring back. And then get this. She goes back.
Not the last dude.
And gets dude number 2. And now they're gonna date and see if they can cultivate a relationship.
Wow. So
now as dude number 2.
Hand.
Okay, so this is my question for you. As dude number 2, how would you have responded to that?
Nah. My whole motive is different now.
Oh, really?
As dude number 2, my whole motive is different because I already know I wasn't good enough to be your first choice.
Oh.
So motives have changed, mentalities have changed. It's hard for me to even accept that you're in love with me now because of the fact of you were just in love with him.
Like yesterday.
Yeah, because you were like, not just let's go out, in old terms, let's be steady.
Right.
But you're talking about let's get married.
Right.
And now you find out that the person you wanted to marry has a girlfriend. And now you're going to turn to me and say, I know I sent you home, but can you come back and consider me now? Nah. Motives have changed.
No. So are you telling me that the average man would not be able to accept that position?
The average man with confidence.
Okay. Oh.
Average man with confidence.
You threw a whole different word in
the average man with confidence. If you have some confidence, if you really have your life going in a great direction or a good direction, you know, it's almost like when you have money, you can make choices. So when you have direction, you can make choices. When you don't have a direction, you have to accept whatever comes to you.
Wow.
And so I think for me, taking 2, I'm number 2, it's a big struggle.
Yeah.
And it's not just a short-term struggle. It's a long-term struggle.
Yeah.
Of I wasn't good enough to be chosen first.
Yeah.
That's a hard place. That's a hard place to be.
Yeah. Well, from what I understand, Bachelor and Bachelorette is coming to Orlando.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, I know I can't be on that.
I know you can't be on that. I can't either.
So I ain't.
But you probably know some people that's going to be standing
Lord,
in that line.
Yeah.
You probably know some people that's going to be auditioning for this.
With shades on, because they don't want nobody to know
they
they're standing there.
They don't want nobody to know they're standing there.
But Yeah. Is it like some significant money they get out of this?
I mean, I'm going to assume there has to be. I mean, for this girl to be running down the street in this beautiful white dress and just fall in the middle of the street, I'm sorry, you got to pay me a whole, I don't know, that's like totally degrading to me.
It is.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah.
But number 2, that's totally degrading to me.
Yeah.
To go from being number 1 to being number 2 is like, wow, what really happened here?
Yeah.
And I would really love to see kind of how all this kind of plays out. But I'm not a big proponent of those kind of reality TV shows.
Yeah. Okay, so reality TV. What is your favorite reality TV show? Okay. Why do you watch it? What do you get from it? And please, please, please tell me that you don't think this stuff is real and that you don't shape your life based upon what you see in reality TV. Because it is just that, it's TV.
It's TV.
It's really there. It is really there for your entertainment.
Yeah. It's,
right?
It's the Cosby Show 2.0.
Oh, wow.
Because everybody wanted to be Claire and Heathcliff.
So now everybody wants to be who? Nene Leakes.
Nene Leakes.
Nene Leakes and The Bachelor or The Bachelorette, right?
Hey, it's so many different shows out there, but it's entertainment. And I guess my piece is, it's okay for you to watch it, but do not make it your baseline for who you are in life.
Right.
So those expectations
or for
can
your
be,
life.
Yeah.
Because it's just TV.
And it turns off.
Yeah. Oh.
Every day. It turns off.
It's only an hour.
It's only an hour.
Maybe 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Without
listen,
commercials.
This was a great topic.
Yeah.
We want you guys to comment, give us your input. And listen, if there is a topic that you would like for us to talk about, please send it to us and we will get it on our schedule. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the Derrick and Deborah Show. We'll see you next week. Same place, same time.
Same time. Take care.
Same time.